Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out show here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And you couldn't fit another fan in here with a crowbar. It's cheeseheads as far as the eye can see.
It sure is. Green Bay knows that they're about to see the greatest superstars in all of sports entertainment. I can't wait to get started.
Rey Mysterio is so fast, so agile, and so talented, and he's proven that he's championship material.
Sure, he was a champ for what? Couple of weeks? Of course, it wasn't anything compared to my legendary reign.
It was longer than that, and if I recall correctly, he successfully defended the championship. Here it is, he's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Look at this, pandering to the...
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
Great reversal.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a super...
He could get the pin right here.
1, 2, 3.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
He dodged that bullet. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience...
Come on, let's show it off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming out on a big payoff.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
It looks like he's decided to finish off his opponent.
And what a way to do it. Tombstone pile driver.
It sounds like this capacity...
His opponent might not have enough left to kick out.
3.
Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just quit showing off and get down to business?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he? Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
I don't think he's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to...
This could be big, but it could backfire. Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto. Uh-oh, you know what's coming next.
Tombstone pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off? I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Deadman, The Undertaker.
yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long, and the dead man's been there for a long, long time.
That might be true, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom. Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
Speaking of the law of physics, I think Rey's gotten to a point where his competition is just too big and too strong for him to beat.
I think Mysterio can be competitive at any level against any opponent. If anyone would know that, it's you.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they're going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed a great show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. He's a high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
It's crazy to think that we actually get...
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
And that's what matters. If you're not doing...
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
Half of The Undertaker's style is about getting inside his opponent's head. If you can keep your cool in the ring with him, you got a chance.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man. You can't forget about that.
Of course you can. The man's a legend. That's why I didn't bother mentioning it.
These superstars have proven time and again this is going to be big, one way or the other. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know. He could pin his opponent right here.
1, 2, 3. Wow, listen to that chant.
The crowd makes a huge difference. He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
I hope he's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be... He's going for the cover. Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it. And there's the reversal.
This match proves without a doubt why Smackdown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved. If you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
You can't let that break your focus.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars. and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE. No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
These superstars are putting on a clinic.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious that they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they hadn't.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You gotta come in ready for battle. The Undertaker's got an impressive history here in WWE, but you're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that? The dead man has proven himself time and time again.
Undertaker is dangerous, no doubt about it, but you gotta know today there's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you can sit here and even imply the Undertaker might be a has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Maybe that's why I didn't come out and say it then. I'm just saying the thing about being at the top is there's nowhere to go down.
We're hearing the First Amendment in action.
I think he's gonna fly. I cannot remember the last time I've seen a crowd this pumped up.
I know what you mean, partner. These superstars...
You gotta be careful when you're going up there. As long as these superstars have got anything left in the tank, they'll keep going at it.
They certainly don't look like they're going to give anything less than 100% here tonight.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a Trump.
This could be 3 right here. We've seen some pretty good back and forth here, but you don't see too many matches end that way.
No, you don't. And I think we'll see one superstar dominate the match before it's over.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. Oh my! I think someone's just been busted open.
He's 3 seconds away from victory.
2, 3.
Boy, this is not the way I thought this. This is stupid. Why is he risking everything by going up there? This one could still go either way.
It sure could. It's not over until the referee calls for the bell.
The ref's got a tough job trying to keep these superstars on the up and up.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on 1 or 2 big moves.
Look, If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I am going to regurgitate.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match. If you did, you'd know that you got to do whatever it takes to win. Oh, man, these WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are.